Yo. Well, this is it.
For real this time. We're seeing you off, no longer trapped in Izanami's time loop.
You really are leaving, huh? It hasn't really hit me yet. No more senpai from tomorrow on!
Hey, quit crying. It's way too soon for that.
Oh, like you weren't about to do it yourself.
Sheesh. That stuff's kind of contagious, you know? We gotta put on a good face for Senpai.
Big bro? I don't want you to go away.
Nanako, didn't you promise that you wouldn't cry? Building a case against Adachi is going pretty smoothly. After all, he's made a full confession to his crimes. There haven't been any more incidents since then. Inaba's finally back to its normal, peaceful self. And Nanako's better now too. I couldn't ask for anything more. Thanks for everything.
Oh, thank you. Thank all of you.
To me, you're just as much a part of this family as Nanako. I'm really glad you came to stay with us.
Sensei, I finally found a place for me. That's why I'm going back over there. To make sure it never goes wrong again, I'm going to protect that world from now on.
I know you'll do a good job.
I can finally be proud and say, that world is where I belong.
Well, you belong in both. You belong here too.
Man, Senpai. This town's gonna feel empty without you.
How cruel! Were you even listening?
We can see you anytime we want, you dork.
Like you'll be gone long. Soon as you start craving something like ice cream, you'll be back in a flash.
Come on, my honeys. Bluffing that way isn't very cute, you know.
Now you've turned into Zelos.
You're just gonna be going in and out of the TV at Junes. How's that different from what you've been doing?
You know, Yosuke better jack up the price on that TV to make sure no one buys it.
I can't quite decide what to do. At first, I only planned on staying here until the case was completely closed. Maybe I should stick to my original plan and take the train back with you, Senpai. Kidding, of course. I couldn't do something like that. It's not as though we'll never see each other again. Feel free to call me anytime, even if there isn't a case to solve.
I don't feel like saying goodbye either. Hey, you got any plans during the long holiday in May? If you're free, come over and visit.
Oh, sure. I'm sure there won't be a crazy fighting game tournament during that time, or, you know.
With no mysteries to solve, we can have some real fun.
I'll make reservations now so that we can stay in my family's inn.
You're gonna book us the ghost room, aren't you?
Ooh, I can get my revenge for that night. Our surprise sneak attack will work for sure this time.
Oh, sure, yeah. Let's booby-trap that room to make sure that Teddy gets owned if he tries that.
Don't bring that up, you stupid bear! Hey, what happened to going back to that world?
That has nothing to do with this. It's entirely different.
That reminds me, she's not here. I would have thought that she would come today at least.
Well, I think I know who you're referring to, and if we're right, I mean, she's kind of a god now. She might have other things to attend to.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen her ever since... Is she doing okay?
Pretty sure. So you haven't seen her either then? Well, as long as she's doing well, that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, being a god is kind of doing pretty well. You could say that she's watching us all the time, that she's all around us. So, yeah, you'd better be careful if you're trying to sneak a peek at her poems now.
But back to a serious note, she should have at least shown up here, since this is the last time we'll see you.
She's a tsundere. This is kind of to be expected.
This isn't the last time, stupid Moranji!
Why do you have to say things like that, too?
It's almost time. You better get on the train.
Come back anytime you want. We can eat ramen again.
We can actually finish the Nega Beef Bowl anytime we want, though that'll definitely leave you two in the dust.
Me and Daisuke will definitely come crash at your place someday.
If anything happens, you can always come back here. I'll be waiting for you.
Thanks for everything. Please take care.
It's going to be lonely without you. Really lonely. But we'll meet again soon, right?
Well, see ya.
Good luck over there, too.
If anything happens on your end, we'll come running.
Until we meet again, Senpai.
Senpai, I'll be waiting for you.
See ya. Take care.
I'll be looking forward to seeing you again.
Well, be careful.
I'll see you, Big Bro. Bye-bye.
Thank you for everything. Stay well until we meet again someday.
You'll always be my sensei forever!
Please don't forget about us over there. I love you, Senpai.
I'll do my best. You better not run away too, Senpai.
I'll always remember our time together.
Distance doesn't matter to us! Even if we're separated, we're still friends!
Take care.
See you again, Sensei! Bye!
I'll miss you.
He's really gone.
It's sad that he won't be around, but we will be okay, right, guys?
Doesn't matter how far apart we are. The bonds we've made will remain strong. Everyone's heart is connected to the people they know and trust. It's those bonds that let us all search for our purpose in life. As long as it's a purpose you believe in, there will always be someone who can help you fulfill it. You, me, and everyone else, there are no barriers. Our hearts are one, right, Sensei?
But it's not time to roll the credits just yet. In Golden, if you finish the Hollow Forest, there's an extended epilogue.
I have seen the light! I've learned the most important lesson from the events last year. Unfortunately, this world is full of things meant to deceive people. The things you do in pursuit of justice may actually be a terrible mistake. One man is not enough to judge these things. it was a group of boys and girls who taught me that. In their spirit, I want to join hands with all of you to rethink this town's future. I want Inaba to be a town free from deceit and distractions that keep you from focusing on the things most important to you.
Hey kid, do you know who that is?
Yeah, we know that guy very well. In fact, we kind of take credit for him, but let's not point that out.
He was arrested during those terrible murders last year, right? And now he's running for mayor. That was a surprise. He's so passionate, though. At first, no one wanted to go near him, but look at him now. I've been to a few of his speeches. I think he might be a pretty nice guy.
If we can all work together on this and not get so sidetracked by passing trends, this town will regain its former glory. So please, lend me your strength. Please!
Just goes to show that anyone can change themselves. Wait, what? That's weird. I'm sure there'd be a lot of people waiting to ambush us at the train station. Doesn't seem to have changed at all this past year. I wonder if the cat's still around. They're probably at Juness. Now let's see where he is.
Hello? Oh, it's you, huh? Oh yeah, you're coming over. Was that today? Sorry, but my hands are tied right now. Why don't you call one of your friends and hang out with them for a bit? I'll see you later.
That seemed kinda weird though. Didn't really sound like he usually does when he's busy. Well, when all else fails, just wander town for a bit. If you look closely, you can actually see Old Man Daidara and the lady from Shiroku Pub here. You don't see anyone you know. Look a little harder, please.
Hey, what do you think of beefsteak onigiri? We can freeze it and sell it nationwide through amazing commodities.
If you look at the banners here, they actually say Inaba and then B Futeki. You should probably get rid of the B there, so it's just Futeki.
I don't know. Those are handmade, aren't they? I don't think we can mass produce them. On the other hand, maybe limited quantities and handmade are good selling points that could revitalize this town.
I thought of moving away once, but I don't think I could bear to be away from here.
I understand completely. This is where we were born and raised. We'll have to work together if we don't want it to fall apart.
Actually, I just read the banners say York or welcome, so they're saying welcome to Yasuo Inaba.
Great news! Juness said we'll have their full cooperation!
Yes! Good thing we went to talk with them. If only we'd done it sooner.
But what are we supposed to sell in a locally produced goods section?
Well, locally produced goods, what do you think?
I guess the steak kebabs are good, but what other stuff is there? We're not famous for anything else.
Give me anything, you half-wit. Vegetables, fish, even ramen. As long as it's something we put our backs into, it'll sell like hotcakes. You gotta work hard so you don't embarrass Juness. We can't be weak now.
I guess you can start selling Guardian sushi or something. I can understand that being pretty popular. And yeah, it turns out Juness wasn't some big corporate tyrant trying to destroy local business after all. They can work together and support each other. Well, that is a lot of drinks. Wonder if there's some kind of function going on here. Also, hang on a minute. I can see hair poking out from behind that bush.
us away, idiot! Only because you were slow. Slow like a jar of molasses.
Shut up! He's going to hear!
You already rolled a natural 1 on your stealth check. You can come out now.
Ah, we blew it. Oh well, here goes. 1, 2... Wah!
Bah! It's a bear!
What are you guys doing? This isn't anything like we planned.
Yeah, everyone has new looks now. I'm actually quite a fan of Chie's here.
And what's with the bah? It's a bear? Oh, you make it sound like we're the ones getting ambushed.
I knew we'd run into snags.
Naoto's looking pretty good too.
I'm sorry.
Yosuke pretty much just cut his hair, and that seems to be about it.
I'm sorry.
And Teddy doesn't really seem to have changed at all, other than his clothes.
Senpai, you're here. Did you miss me?
And Risei's definitely, done probably a lot of shopping in Okinawa while we were away.
We heard you were coming, so we planned a little surprise. I mean, things got kinda nuts when you last visited in May.
Yes, this is indeed a reference to Persona 4 Arena.
We thought instead of you coming to each of our houses, we'd spice things up this time.
So, we never actually get to see what the insides of their houses look like.
Yeah, and we thought you'd miss us a little if you couldn't find any of us.
Speaking of people we couldn't find, where's Kanji? I can't see Kanji anywhere here.
It didn't go quite like we planned, but it's been a while, Senpai.
Wait a minute, Senpai, who's this weird black-haired guy that you're suddenly, all friends with and... Wait. No. No!
Were you surprised?
Yeah, definitely surprised by Kanji. Yuyo's looking really mature in this outfit. And hair. Surprised it was such a failure.
So you were surprised, in a way. So... success?
No, not a success.
So hey, Senpai, how do I look? Did you think I was someone else? Is your heart melting?
Well, yes, we can say that, but the person we actually thought was someone else was, is standing behind you.
Oh, come on. You know who's changed more than anybody else here.
Yeah, will you asshats lay off? You're getting a little rude there.
So this thing with Kanji, I really like this, actually, because it was always implied that the way Kanji looked during the main story, that was just him overcompensating, and this is more meant to be the kind of person that he's really like. And this didn't stick in any other spin-off. They just went back to his original design, and that actually really annoys me. I get they didn't want to change the look of an iconic character so drastically, but I really wish they kept Kanji looking like this. Like, I think in Dancing, which is set after this, they just kind of retcon and say, oh yeah, I just bleached my hair again, because, yeah, reasons.
Well, we have all changed a little. None of us can remain in stasis forever.
That's actually what you were saying when your persona awakened to its third stage. Some things never change, though.
Oh, stop laughing already.
None of us want to be the guy who's always talking about how great things were back in the day. As long as we're all here, keeping an eye out for each other, we can change.
Yosuke's still a show-off. Not me, though. I'm different now. Why, I've powered up so much that I'm probably a grizzly bear.
Huh. Sounds powerful. I'll stick you with all the manual labor then.
Oh, hi. It's me. Did the surprise go well? Oh, well, that's good.
You know, it would have been kind of bad if he called us earlier than this.
Sorry, they asked for my help, so I acted like I wasn't home when you came by. I'm a pro when it comes to seeing through a lie, but when I'm the one who has to put on an act, I don't last 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. Dojima is not good at lying to people.
Anyway, bring them all back here. good meal waiting.
You hear that? The girls aren't cooking this time.
Oh, really? Let's eat.
Hey, Kanji! This is to celebrate Senpai coming back.
Shut up, I know.
Oh, so good!
Jay Senpai, that's your second one. We get one each, remember?
You kids sure eat a lot. I thought I might have ordered too much, but look at you, plowing through it already.
Sorry about that, and thanks. Isn't Nanako-chan here? I'd hate to eat her share too.
She's at piano lessons. Don't worry, I set hers aside.
So that Teddy can't eat it.
Oh, didn't I tell you? Yeah, Nanako started learning the piano. She should be back any time now. I'm sure she'll be rushing home. Ever since she found out you'd be back, it's all she's talked about.
Of course it is.
Me? Well, my injuries are healing. Apart from that, I've been slowly moving on, bit by bit. Actually, I came across some information about an old hit-and-run incident. The victim was Chisato Dojima, my wife. I've been chasing dead ends and false leads for so long, but I think I'm finally getting close to the truth.
This was actually the one loose end left over in the original plot, so I'm glad that they're addressing it here.
Just when I thought I'd keep my personal feelings separate from my job. It's strange. Though, it's thanks to you that I was able to draw that line in the first place. Thank you.
Some aspects of this epilogue change based on which social links you completed. I wonder if this is an example of that. I've never actually gone through the game not maxing out Dojima's social links, so I don't really know.
Oh, that? Well, I don't know if you heard already, but Namatame got released on lack of evidence.
We didn't hear, we saw. He's running for mayor now.
I can't tell you too much, but basically no one could reproduce his supposed methods, not even Namatame himself.
I guess he lost the power after we defeated Izanami.
He was very insistent on the details of his crimes, but a diary isn't enough evidence to build a case on. He came to me to apologize, but I told him he should come up with his own way to make up for it. He said he was going to run for mayor. I don't know how serious he was about that.
Oh, he was serious, alright.
Oh, so that was Namatame-san giving those speeches.
Oh yeah, and I went to see a Dachi.
Yeah, how's that guy going?
What happened to him?
Were you the one to interrogate him?
No, I wasn't part of that. I couldn't be. We were too close.
Conflict of interest, I guess.
He was indicted. It was probably just circumstantial evidence, but he said a lot of things only the real killer could know. After they set a trial date for him, I was able to go see him.
I see.
They say he's a model prisoner. The bastard says he gets better treatment behind bars than he did when he was working with me. Huh. Next time when I go see him, I'll bring him a cheap cabbage.
I'm home! Dad, is Big Bro... Big Bro!
Surprise, Nanako?
Welcome home, Nana-chan!
Teddy too? And Rise-chan! Everyone's here! I'm learning piano now, and I've been a good girl. I'll play for you sometime.
I didn't think she'd ask to start piano lessons. Like mother, like daughter, I guess. Chisato was a piano teacher, but Nanako's pretty good herself. At first, I didn't even want to hear the word piano. Now that she wants to learn, I gotta get over it.
I remember what my mom played. I'm gonna play it for you, Dad. Dad, the weather report's on.
And now, the weather. today, but what will it look like after that?
Probably no fog, we hope.
Take it away, Mariko.
Hello, Mariko Kasumi here.
Wait a minute, I think we know that weather girl.
We've been having a lot of rain recently, so starting today, I'm gonna make it sunny.
Wait, make it? What do you mean by that?
I mean, after all that rain, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about any water shortages this summer. And besides, someone's visiting. I can't have it rain while he's here, so I'm gonna keep it sunny for a while.
The benefit of being friends with a god, I guess.
Mariko? Mariko, please calm down.
Oh, but if it gets too hot, then some rain should be fine. He should tell me whenever he wants it different, and I'll change it. Just like that.
More of those benefits.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
She's been coming here a lot. She's famous now.
How'd she get so popular so fast? What was the station thinking? Her stage name's so boring, too.
This girl will decide tomorrow's weather, right?
And so it's come full circle. The start of the game, Nanako thought that weather forecasters control the weather. Well, now, they actually do. Well, at least Marie does.
Whenever she says it's gonna be sunny, the sun comes out.
In her case, maybe.
Thanks, Mariko. Tell our viewers goodbye.
You know, Marie never actually met Nanako, I just realized. I wonder how that meeting would go.
I hope you all have a good day tomorrow. Remember, the more you put in, the more you get out. The more you get out.
I see that weather girl a lot. The younger ones at the station tell me they feel motivated whenever she does that. I feel it a little myself, to be honest. Well, I'm just glad the weird fog is gone. Now we don't have to obsess over the weather report.
It is really great, though. Everyone in town is more motivated.
Yeah, people have so much energy now.
You're right. It doesn't wear you down walking through town anymore. Not like last year.
Everyone's learned to enjoy their lives and live them to the fullest.
Everyone has a more positive outlook on life than when I first came.
It shows people can change. For better or worse, I guess. Depends on your perspective. After the fog lifted, I'm sure people just realized that it's a lot brighter when your eyes are open. There's a lot we'd rather not see. A lot of grime in the human heart.
This is what I feel, in a way, the fog in the TV world represents. When we put on the glasses, we can see through the barriers people put up to avoid seeing the ugly truths in the world. But doing so is the only way that we can acknowledge them and then truly learn to grow as people.
But if you close your eyes to everything, you can't even see the people close to you. How can you be happy like that? The only thing to do, really, is to keep marching on, straight ahead. I'm rambling, aren't I? Guess I had more to drink than I thought. Oh yeah, Nanako, didn't you say there was something you wanted to tell him when he came home?
Your cooking is barely food, Chie.
What about
Yeah,
mine?
let's call him, Yosuke.
I could have made something too.
Please don't.
What was that?
I can cook if I put my mind to it.
So can I.
That's.
Gotcha. Got it?
Oh yeah.
Well then. 1 and...
Good to see you, Senpai.
Kanji, it was welcome back. How could you mess that up?
Hey, just shut up, all right? I just got stage fright, that's
Well,
all.
I figured someone would blow it.
無慈悲な言葉だけがでたらめに街に溢れてるネバも切なく流れてた じるものなく知ってた僕は悩みだけど忘れないよ大事なみんなと過ごした毎日ねばもう暗い闇も一人じゃないさ見つけ出すよ大事ななくしたものをねばもう君の声がきっとそう僕を導くよ信じていたよ幼い頃は確かにいつの間にか忘れてた大切な言葉されない世界の中で探し求めて僕はやっと見つけたよ心の
And that is the real end of Persona 4 Golden. And this time we will save clear data. No more false exits, we have finally found the truth. Everyone in Inaba has learned to live their lives to the fullest and never wish for the fog again. We even saved Izanami herself through Marie. So I hope you've enjoyed this series. I know I've really enjoyed making it, a lot more than I expected to. And I'll leave you with this one line that came from a surprising source that I feel sums up this story so well. Remember that every day is a battle against yourself. But I know it's one we all can win. Narukami and his friends prove that. Now it's just time to prove that in your own lives. See you all next time, everyone.